7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Are you listening?
Ricky J. Sports.
What is going on, my fellow YouTubers? Right away, this video is dedicated to a great subscriber of mine named Big Bird, and he sent me a message and he said, Ricky, I love the crucifix position, but how do you deny your opponent's transitions when they're on the bottom and you're on the top in the crucifix position? And this video is for you and all the other guys out there that want to master the crucifix and deny transition. And if you can deny the transitions when you're in crucifix, it's going to be deadly. You are going to finish fights, and it's not going to be good for your opponent, I tell you that. So let's break it down right now. Now, your opponent has two ways of getting out. And what I like to think about is the opposite. Yeah, so if your opponent is moving his left arm up, as you see here, left arm up, push R2 and flick right analog to the right. And then hit the punch button once you deny. So you see here in the freeze frame, they lifted their left arm up, so hold R2 and flick right analog to the right. I know it sounds confusing, but once you master it, it's all good. And the opposite, yeah, you guessed it. If they push their right arm up, hold R2 and flick right analog to the left. See right there? And once you're done denying, throw down some elbows and some punches. Now, every so often you won't get that denial, but if you get into side saddle, hold L1 and up and punch, and the hammer fist will go down, and those things are quick and deadly, and they will finish fights, I tell you. Another thing here too, when you deny transitions here, go for an Americana. Some guys can go for that submission, as you see GSP right here. It's a great way of throwing off your opponent, and if your opponent doesn't have a lot of stamina, you are going to finish the fight, and it's easy. It will be easy. So make sure when you're in crucifix, diversify your game. But if you could do that, yeah, you'll finish in a submission here and there instead of just going for the ground and pound. Now, as a whole, think about when you get into crucifix, don't start throwing punches because the good guys are going to try to get out of it right away. So go for denying. And again, I will repeat, if they move the left arm up, hold R2 and flick the right analog to the right. If they flick the right arm up, hold R2 and flick the right analog to the left. It takes a little getting used to, but if you can master it, dude, you're going to be a beast on the ground, especially when you're using Khabib, man. Khabib is just solid in the lightweight division. Let me know your thoughts on transition denials in the crucifix. Again, I don't want to confuse you guys, but you could also look at it as if the opponent on the bottom is leaning towards the right instead of lifting up the left arm, then you hold R2 and right analog to the right. If they are leaning towards the left, so they're pushing their right arm up, then you're holding R2 and flicking the right analog to the left. I know it sounds so confusing. A lot of people complain that the game didn't give a proper tutorial, but that's what we're here for, man. That's what Ricky J's here for. Yes, I spoke in third person right there. But anyhow, hope everybody is having a great summer. This is Ricky J, baby, from Ricky J Sports, and
You are awesome.